Life begins to change when you start raising your standards. And I'm starting to see more progress for myself doing this action by just saying, hey, I deserve more and I'm going to raise my standards. So I want to see better in my life. I raise my standards by whether it's health wise, whether it's financial wise, whether it's relationship wise, whether it's toxic relationships, get them out. I don't want them, right? I don't want negative energy around me. And you should do the same. You should raise your standards as far as who the people you have around you, who you hang around, what you want as a career, what you want in life. And when you have adopt this type of mindset, you become a winner in life. You don't no longer become a loser. We don't want to become losers, but we are by losers by default by the way we think. So changing the mindset on saying, "Hey, I want to raise my standards, and I don't no longer accept anything that's mid tier. I don't want to accept anything that's low quality. If it's bad habits that you got and it's making you a low quality person, get it out of here. We're not dealing with it no more. We're not doing it no more. You know what I'm saying? That's what we have to be at in our life. And you got to be at a point where you're fed up and say, hey, I deserve better, but I need to work on myself in these areas. I need to get these certain things that not supposed to be in my life so I can become over average. I can become beyond average. I can become somebody exceptional. Someone who people see as somebody they can be inspired by, right? And then just do it for yourself. Do it for yourself because you owe yourself the best version of you. I had to do this myself where I was like, bro, I want to be at a place where I can inspire folks. I want to be at a place where I could be able to make change. I don't want to sit here and just give out just boring stuff and this low quality entertainment stuff and that's what all I can be known for. No, I want to be able to change lives. I want to be able to speak and inspire folks to do something that's going to allow them to change their lives. I want to be something that I can leave behind just greater value, be somebody who's valuable, right? No one wants somebody who's not valuable in life. If you're not valuable in life, you make the less money. You're not able to be cheered at as far as people embracing you and celebrating you as you leave this earth. Like you just somebody who just was wasting resources and time. Do you want to be that? I don't want to be that. So we what we doing? You know why we sitting here and just letting time go by and we're not raising our standards and say let me be better, let me be great. You know that's why I came with the idea of this this whole mantra of KJ the Great. It's because in me I want to see greatness. I see greatness. I believe that there's greatness in me. I believe there's greatness in everyone. But to unlock that potential, you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in yourself, man, and not allow yourself to be discouraged. Say, hey, I can do better. I deserve better, but I need to work at it. I need to actually get out my mind and say, this is what I need to implement as far as steps to get there. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, I've seen so much people who has the potential to do something, but they just don't raise their standards. They hang around the wrong people. They either be smoking and drinking, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you're making a priority over your life, where you're supposed to not be allowing yourself to get in a slump, and then you don't take the responsibilities of getting active so you can change your life, that's when it becomes a problem, bro. It becomes a problem. And I just feel for those people because when they get older, it's gonna be harder to break those habits. It's gonna be hard to break those habits. I man, so many people are lost out here, bro. I It's scary. It really is. It's like walking zombies. People are just they in la la land. And the resources, the opportunities out here is crazy. You telling me that I could be able to make six figures a year or six figures a month on on the internet while I'm sleeping? Still, things are working for me, and when I wake up, I get back working and build brands and stuff. You telling me that there's jobs and careers? I mean, I know it's hard in hiring field, HRs and people in our company, but there's still good jobs. If you put out a bunch of applications and you get experience, you build up a resume, and you're doing these things, you'll find something will click. But again, it's about raising your standards. Where's your health at? Where's your physical fatigue? Where's you at mentally? Where's your spirituality? How are you as a person? Are you a good person when people talk to you? Do they sense that you are a good person? These things are important. They are important to establishing a great foundation in the direction you want to go in life, to being successful in whatever you want to do. Success doesn't have to mean having a bunch of money. And we have to acknowledge and get that out of our mind. Success is, can I be the best person I can be each and every day? Every single day I'm improving these areas. Then you, my friend, is making the best out of your life than most people are. There's billionaires who are not happy and are miserable and depressed. And they got the money, they can buy everything they want, but still not happy. Still not happy. It's about balancing and also, and yes, you when you try to build something as far as uh revenue and stuff, like, yeah, you gotta go a little bit on the extreme side to get to a certain point. But at a certain point, man, you gotta know when is enough. When is enough? What makes you happy? What's enough to supply for you and your family? You know, we don't want to get into like chasing vanity and stuff too, right? But again, like I said, man, raising your standards, we do this for the person we date, but when it comes to raising standards for ourselves and say, no, I don't need to be doing this, we don't do that. We raise standards for everybody else or what we expect of everybody, but we don't do the same thing for ourselves. That's it's contradictory. It's not, you're not holding yourself accountable. So again, man, once you be real with yourself and be honest and say, hey, I need to like do something with my life, my time. If I'm spending too much time just playing video games and I'm not making content for it, and I'm not happy. Now, if you're happy, that's different. That's a different thing. But last time I checked, a lot of people are not happy at where they are in life. Just by simple things you can do to adjust and adjust, you'll be happier if you adjust a few things. You don't have to tremendously change stuff. Just adjust certain things in your life and you'll see better results, which leads to you being more impacted in a positive way, which therefore you become happy, right? I think as humans and creatures, we're creatures that are, as humanity, well, yes, we won't always want more, but we also are able and capable of living without much. Like, we are capable of doing that, living without much. And so being in a position where you can be able to not go with the most fancy cars and stuff, and now if you work for it, that's different. But people either live above their means, they do all this flashy stuff, and then they're not happy. They chase all this stuff, this glamorous glitz and glamour, and you don't want to do all that. You don't want to get lost in all that because that's not really you. Now, if it's really you and you like that stuff, then you have to go hard and find ways to elevate your income so that way you can afford that. But yeah, like I was saying, man, like I just one of those things that I had thought about is that um you gotta start raising your accountability to yourself and how you accept things for yourself, right? Raising your standards is just a thing that we should all put ourselves in check every now and then because we allow ourselves like bypass. We give ourselves a bypass compared to other people that we don't give, right? We don't give other people bypass, but we give ourselves bypass when it comes to certain areas. So yeah, that's just a cool talk I want to talk about. Thank you guys for tuning in and see y'all in the next one. Peace.